This video is number 1 of the series, Scientists Are Stupid. According to Happy Theory, the majority of modern scientists are stupid. They either believe in things they have been told without ever checking the information themselves, or they are unable to think on their own. Most scientists that I have encountered believe that science fact is determined by a majority vote. This series of videos will be devoted to exposing the stupidity of scientists. One motivation for this action is to shame the scientist into becoming smarter. The other motivation is to try to correct the damage to human society that the stupidity of these scientists has caused by correcting the stupid ideas that scientists have convinced people to believe. This first video is about pigeon toes and duck feet. A person is called pigeon-toed if their feet turn inwards at the front, as shown in this picture. A person has duck feet if their feet turn outwards, as shown in this picture. According to scientists, people have either pigeon toes or duck feet because they are genetically disposed to have pigeon toes or duck feet. Scientists are stupid. Pigeon toes and duck feet have nothing to do with genetics. Pigeon toes and duck feet can be most easily explained using concepts from Chinese medicine. According to Chinese medicine, the human body is divided into yin and yang. According to Happy Theory, a person whose body is yang dominant will have pigeon toes. A person whose body is yin dominant will have duck feet. If the viewer of this video does not know anything about Chinese theories of the human body such as yin-yang theory, they probably have two questions. Why does a person whose body is yang dominant develop pigeon toes? And why does a person whose body is yin dominant develop duck feet? The answer to those two questions can be easily provided by the DNA view of the human body. The DNA view of the human body is one of the theoretical models created for Happy Theory to describe the construction and behavior of the human body. DNA is a molecule that contains instructions on how to grow a human being. This is a picture of an example DNA molecule. The DNA molecule consists of two opposing spirals that are connected across the center by many different straight lines. According to the DNA view of the human body, some of the behaviors of the human body can be modeled by treating the human body as a large DNA molecule. What that means is that the human body can behave as if it consists of two large opposing spirals. The DNA molecule is superimposed over the human body as shown in this picture. The opposing spirals of the DNA molecule encircle the body, the legs, and the inner part of the arms. Some of the behaviors of the arms and legs can also be modeled by treating each arm and leg as if it was constructed like a large DNA molecule, as shown in this picture. Because the DNA molecule is basically two opposing spirals, this picture is saying that the arms and the legs of a human being can be treated as if they are constructed of two opposing spirals. This picture emphasizes that one spiral runs from the outside of each limb to the inside of each limb. As can be seen in the next picture, the other spiral runs from the inside of each limb to the outside of each limb. One of the properties of a spiral is that they rotate. Here is the example picture of pigeon toes compared to a picture of some computer model feet pointing straight ahead. For the computer model feet to look pigeon-toed, they would have to rotate inwards as shown in this picture. An inwards rotation of the feet is caused by the inwards rotating outer leg spirals, according to this picture of the DNA view of the human body. It was previously stated that a person who has pigeon toes is a person who has developed the yang side of their body. According to this picture of the DNA view of the human body, a person who has pigeon toes is a person in whom the outer spiral of each leg has rotated. The implication of those two ideas is that a person who develops the yang part of their body is developing the outer spiral that the DNA view of the human body says is located in each leg. The exact reason why a person who develops the yang part of their body has pigeon toes is because developing the yang part of the body develops the outer spiral in each leg. Development of the outer spiral of each leg naturally rotates the leg inwards, which causes the feet to become pigeon-toed. Here is the example picture of duck feet compared to the straight-ahead computer model feet. To make the computer model feet look like duck feet, They must be rotated outwards as shown in this picture. An outwards rotation of the feet is caused by the outwards rotating inner spirals of the legs, according to this picture of the DNA view of the human body. It was previously stated that a person who has duck feet is a person who has developed the inside of their body. According to this picture of the DNA view of the human body, a person who has duck feet is a person in whom the inner spiral of each leg has rotated. The implication of those two ideas is that a person who develops the yin part of their body is developing the inner spiral that the DNA view of the human body says is located in each leg. The exact reason why a person who develops the yin part of the body has duck feet is because developing the yin part of the body develops the inner spiral of each leg. Development of the inner spiral of each leg naturally rotates the leg outwards, which results in a case of duck feet. As the title of this video series says, scientists are stupid. Pigeon toes and duck feet have nothing to do with genetics. A person can choose whether they want to have pigeon toes or duck feet by choosing which side of their body they wish to develop. If a person wants to have pigeon toes, they develop the yang side of their body. If a person wants to have duck feet, they develop the yin side of their body.